This is digging up graveyards. Now I imagine your rage buried in Europe, and my name becomes softer in your throat. We forgive forcing each other to grow in the dark, and when we run into each other at our favorite coffee shop, we sit and catch up on the last 6 months, and you tell me about your adventures, tell me how well your son is, how you and his mother have finally made peace. I tell you how I fell in love, for real this time. How none of it, oh God, I'm so sorry guys. It disappeared on me. I'm here, hold on, okay, sorry. There we go, all right. We sit and catch up on the last 6 months, and you tell me about your adventures. Tell me about how well your son is, how you and his mother have finally made peace. I tell you how I fell in love, for real this time. How none of it was meant to hurt you. You say you're happy for me, and you mean it. When you asked me to write you into a happy poem, I felt us folding into ourselves. Like the bellows we were, burning skyscrapers back to rubble over the grave of our unborn potential. If I could, I'd make us into a photo exhibit. Display every time we made each other laugh. Every beach we'd get lost in the orange of another sunset, how we made ourselves into dustpans, swept up the ashes of our brush fires, but it's too late. Too many people have seen our uncreased truth, how I loved you with the sharpest edge of my violence. You were the first person I ever wanted to hurt more than my father. And that takes a lot of love, and if someone asked, I'm sure you'd tell them I succeeded. For every hollow of a man I tried to break, you would tell them you were my true accomplishment, and you're probably right. I loved you with an evil only my father would be proud of. The only thing he taught me to do correctly, how to grind a person to their core, but I still loved you. I'm just too clumsy. And you were the last pair of knee pads before I wanted to know what falling actually felt like, and I'm doing well. But lately, each happiness echoes like the tearing of Velcro, soundtracking what we'd look like if we hadn't met over loneliness and a bottle of vodka, if I hadn't pruned the petals off our own fingers, obsessively asking if you'd still love me or not, if love could have been enough, even when the lights were off. I've written this poem over 1,000,000 times, hoping you'll stumble upon my name like an old song, and the knots in your throat will begin to loosen.